Mean one, not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This one looks to be heading towards the green. This would be a great up and down. Wow. Well, what a shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers down the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Yeah, well played. And this putt will take them to 5 under. Okay, slow down now. That's enough. Maybe some time on the practice green wouldn't hurt. Time now for the 4th shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this one will be for bogey. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This 3rd shot gets awfully tricky.
Close to the surface here, the green side rough. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for par.
That's frustrating. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
And with that hole behind them, this player currently holds down top spot on the leaderboard, and Xander Schauffele is second.
Nicely done.
Sitting at 2 under par. Currently in the lead.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Wow, they really put on a show with that approach shot, and their rival, Xander Schauffele, appears to be taking notice as well.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Yep, tracking nicely.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
We'll now move over to Xander Schauffele.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
This one looking really good.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop, but that looked good the whole way. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Reached the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Sitting at -3, currently in top spot. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Now heading over to Xander Schauffele.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Okay, steady now. And back to the course with the live action. What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. That was a top-level approach shot, but unfortunately they walk off the green with a par. This player must be in heaven. Their lead is now 11.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
This one might need to get down a little. Is that what they had in mind?
A bit too much club there.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And a par putt awaits him. Get excited. This could go in. For the par. And now at 3 under overall. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one heading towards the green. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. And with this putt, he will win the event. Just didn't drop. All right, 1 down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. Well, you can start etching that name into the wall of champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
is John McCarthy welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K23. I'll go ahead and assume you are ready to go. Looking forward to the next 9 holes with you. Just playing the front 9. Well, let's get after it. Good shot. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And from 170-ish yards out. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Okay, third shot. That's a nice chip. Well done. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Oh. He's got a 3-footer here. And that will go. This next putt is a par putt for him. Okay, we're all square up at the first hole. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And this one's about 210 from the pin. And this will be his second shot. This one's going to go splash. Okay, here's his 4th shot. All right, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd shot. And this is your 4th shot. Oh, he's got a long putt to deal with here. Let's see what happens. He's got a 10-foot putt here. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Here we go, just a few more inches. And just tapping that in. Okay, your team sits at 1 up after that one. Let's see if you can use the wind on this hole, left to right. And your approach is heading right at the pin. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. And they're choosing the 6-iron here. Okay, he's setting up a second shot here. And here's his second shot. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Okay, this is his third. Let's see what he does. This is his fourth. And from the green side rough. And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. And that one will drop for bogey. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And here's our second shot on the fourth. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. All right, this is his third shot. This is an insanely long putt for this guy. I don't know what's going to go down. Oh. 6-foot putt for him. And a nice putt. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? That'll do nicely. And that hole will be halved. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Oh, this one's slicing, I think. And from the deep stuff. And here's their 8-iron. All right, here's his second shot. This is an 8-iron. He's going to get a little gritty here in the sand. Setting up here in the rough, and it's a deep lie. No two ways about it. Let's see what happens. He's in the green side rough. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. Okay, bogey putt coming up. Bit long on that one. He's got 15 feet to the cup. Oh my. All right, if they sink this, they're going to go one up. And that one drops for par. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And this one's about 125 yards out. Something was a little bit off on that one. And here we go. This is his second shot. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. And this one's your fourth. Okay, back in the fairway. Let's set our sights on the green. All right, third shot for him. Okay, this one for the double bogey. Flew right by. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. That putt's going to drop for par. Here is their 5-wood. Well, looking forward to this hole. And the approach heading to the left. That's going to miss the green. Unfortunate. Yeah, let's see what happens. This is his second. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. If he sinks this, he's got par. Ooh. This one's a 4-foot putt. Right by the hole. And if he sinks this, that's going to be bogey. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that will do. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And he will hit from the rough. They've gone with the 7-iron. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. Yeah, you'll take that. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd. And let's see what happens. This is his 4th. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy. And it drops. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. I believe this one's fairway bound. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Going with the 9-iron. This one's looking good. He's got around 155 yards to go here. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. Ah, no good. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. Oh. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. And that'll do it for them. And congratulations to our winners, finishing this match at 2 up on the other team. Great work. And that'll be it for me here today. Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there. Hopefully we'll see you again real soon.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par.
How close was that to going down?
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
He's currently in a share of top spot. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got, I'd say roughly 120 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That wasn't your best effort, was it? An opportunity to make their par. Ouch, that hurts. It's just about 3 feet away. Job done. Let's head to the next. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, so close. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Setting up in the first cut. Going with the 6-iron here. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Oh, nice looking putt. And down it goes. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale, fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike.
going with the 8-iron here. Can they get a little ground draw here? That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This one might need to set. That's some good golf right there.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one started out on a good line.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Currently in first position. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. Again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Like the look of this one. Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd.
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. It was on a good line.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Oh, just missed.
This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Now just 1 over par, currently in the lead.
Going with the 7.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. This putt right on 10 feet, a good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, that's frustrating.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left, just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Yeah, quality shot that. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Well, there's a wild ride. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Wow, that's misjudged. Well, Rich, you think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
I'm interested in my buddy Beamer's thoughts at this duel after 9 holes.
1 back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. And there's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. Quality shot, that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
That's tiny.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Yes, fantastic stuff. Got to say, well done. Birdie guaranteed. Thank you.
And this putt to move into first place.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one will run uphill.
One wheat bix too many, I think. 11 feet to the cup.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult. Water hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. Oh, that's a nice line. Okay, steady now.
Putting for bogey here.
Sitting at +5 for the day. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed.
That dog will hunt.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Beautiful shot. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
It's tracking. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. Well, what a way to make a move to the top of the leaderboard. Now leading by one shot. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Looks like this one's bunker bound. Getting ready to play their third.
He leads the field by a stroke. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, that would have been nice to make.
And that should secure the par on this one. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Terrific shot, almost an eagle. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts.
Taking aim from about 170 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot.
That might be one club too many. Oh, absolutely flushed. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Just didn't drop. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Okay, time to return to the action. Second shot here on the 15th. And here we are with the third shot.
Currently leading by 2.
Good shot there, Beamer. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole Par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out.
Sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Judging it beautifully.
He sits in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The penultimate hole at TPC Scottsdale is an absolute beauty. Do you go for it or lay up? A drive here that's just slightly pulled will find the hazard to the left. But if you're short right, a chance to get up and down for your birdie and really push for the title. Lovely effort that. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh. Terrific shot. Almost an eagle.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water has it down the left-hand side, and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Put every ounce they had into that drive.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. This putt for him to win the event. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Not too sure exactly what they were thinking on that one.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Okay, so luckily they've got another chance to get the win here.
Better than most.
Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yeah, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Henny, how bad is this lie?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Getting ready to play their third. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Great touch.
That was a gallant attempt.
Putting for a par now.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Now checking in on the standings, they're currently tied for first place with Justin Thomas.
We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Very crafty, that shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
And he needs this to save par.
Okay, let's head to the next. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
This shot from 120 yards. Woo, back there, Horsey.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's 2 strokes behind her rival this week.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Oh, well played.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier.
I gotta say, this is a 10 on the scale.
Nicely holed. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. Didn't that look good for a long time? 8 feet to the cup.
This is huge for momentum. Got to try and hold this. This for par.
Nice stroke. Nicely holed. And for par. Leading by a couple after that hole. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the fifth here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
come on, you're better than that. Sitting at -1, currently in the lead. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Ouch, that hurts.
This one for bogey. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Opting for the 6 iron. Second shot here on the 6th. Well, that was the number, no doubt about that. 9 feet to the cup.
Nice little par putt here.
This one's tracking.
Oh, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ah, what a shot from the bunker. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
It's a little wayward.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
How close was that to going down? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flag stick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flag stick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
This one could take a little bounce to the left.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt. Oh, just missed. This is a par putt. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
She's got a nice look at par here.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. That's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
That's frustrating. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Appears to have overcooked this one. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Go on, get in the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey.
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
Second shot here at the 10th. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's been all around this one. 27 feet is what she's faced with. This is what they have left for par.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
This one looks to be a tad wayward. Getting ready to play their third. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
Oh, hit a house.
Sitting at 1 over, currently leading.
Ooh.
Ha! Right at it from out of the bunker.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey.
And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
But not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, well, that shot took some serious skill. Okay, let's get back to the action. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Sitting at a couple over for the event. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That's inside the house of opportunity.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
He's paced it, he's read it. It's time. Little 27-footer. Looking for another birdie here. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
That'll be a good result. I know it didn't go down, but it just a tap in awaits.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Great shot. Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. You can't make them all. Go tap it in.
Just a short putt remaining here. What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They got to use all the bounce and strength that they...
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. And she'll move into the top 10 with that effort. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. The 15th, Rich, a very good par 4. Although, if you're Victor Hovland, maybe the fairway's not in your line of sight.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That was a narrow miss. An opportunity to make a par here. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, this looks pure. Ooh, right by the hole.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
Wow, what a shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
It's looking solid.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with John Rahm trailing in 2nd place.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
This is their look at birdie.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And with that now, back to level par. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament? Wow, that almost went in the hole.
He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event.
On a nice line.
Well, a spectacular week comes to a close. Congratulations to the Genesis Invitational winner, Riviera, the home of your champion.
It was a Hollywood ending for this winner. What a performance all week long.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.